Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time then. Ali and Stevie with us here in the studio. And it's the weekend, so Jan must be in front of the hotel door.
Yeah, there he is.
But look behind me now, Dan. Look at this one. Look at who's behind me.
Hey! He's watching, always watching. You can't
In
sleep.
my bedroom.
You can't sleep without him, Jan. That's the thing. Hey, he's rubbish. You can't score. Didn't score today. That's it. He's done.
That was Pep Guardiola said. He was asked why was it different, his mood after the first game and the second game, and Pep Guardiola said, I'm not sleeping with him, so how can I know? So that was also an answer.
There you go. Do you room with his dad?
Nice mum.
Okay, right. Has anyone on the panel ever seen a squad capitulate to the degree this group of Manchester United players has? It seems Ralph Rangnick wasn't exaggerating when he said this team needs open heart rather than cosmetic surgery. Just when you think it's rock bottom, they dig a little more and lower that bar, don't they?
Keep digging.
Incredible. Like you think of the history of those sort of capitulations. Like Leeds, obviously, when they had that success and it all went downhill very quickly, but they're not Manchester United, are they?
No, and most teams like that, every now and again have a little spot.
Yeah.
You don't see that happening with this mob.
No.
It's just all doom and gloom.
Yeah, completely.
And the thing is that it's not short term. That's the really scary part is that you just mentioned, okay, it was as bad as it was going to get. Oh, no. There is more.
Yeah.
And when does it stop? Is it going to stop against Liverpool? I don't think so. It's going to keep on going, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse until there is really, really significant change.
There's nothing to hold on to.
Nope. You're pumping the brakes, and
you never made a chance.
No. Yeah.
You never missed a chance.
Yeah.
You never defended. You never fought. There's nothing to hold on to.
There's a lot of United questions here. Jan, I saw guys slate Jose repeatedly, but with every passing week, his claim that the greatest achievement of his career was to get Manchester United to second and to win 2 trophies is ringing truer by the day. Any comments?
Yeah, I will take Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back in the business. Because I know there's quotes from Jose coming always in that he said that he is a clever man, José Mourinho, because he knows what he's saying, of course. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they were second with him. And then you can say a lot of things about that. I think the Manchester United situation now is so terrible that even that the joke that they are like this orchestra Titanic, that they're just going back, and they're playing the violin. It's not funny it's not funny anymore because now the lifeboats are out. I mean, there are lifeboats, and the fans don't want the players to survive. They want new faces in. They got a new captain, but meaning a manager in Erik ten Hag, but that doesn't function either. So there's something wrong with Titanic. There's something wrong with the lifeboats, and so on. So goes the joke.
They just put the music up when Jan was talking. It's like the Oscars. Shut him up. stick that there. Jan, do you think Ollie is enjoying this?
Absolutely not.
No?
I mean, there is a lot of there's a lot of things you can say about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but that he is a true Manchester United fan and that he played for Manchester United. He got his hearts there. He showed that as a manager. You can discuss how good that was, how was his buying, how did he organize his team, but he got a Manchester United heart, so he's not enjoying this at all.
Is that not a human little part of you going, no?
No.
That would just be me.
Hey, that says a lot about you, Dan.
I know. If they sacked me from this show, I wanted to fail. I don't want to go. That is it. I don't care.
Well, it's good to know that, Dan.
Stevie, how many goals will United concede against Liverpool, and why is it 8?
Oh. I actually started thinking about that for about 2 seconds.
What's in the sky?
I know, but it's really
because
way up there.
I actually went there,
right,
in my head,
right, the sky.
after the final whistle, and then I realised that the next game for United was Liverpool. I actually went there thinking, oh my goodness, this could be, and then I went, right, oh, hold on.
Right. But it could be.
But it could be.
But everybody knows, Dan, everybody knows how it would be now for the tabloids in England. They conceded 2 against Brighton, did Manchester United, and now 4 against Brentford.
Yes.
We're up in 6. So they will concede 10, and the tabloids will say, Eric 10-0. You know that will come. You know it.
Goodness me. What number are you going for, Jan?
Pardon?
What number?
I'm living in which room? The hotel room.
How many goals will they concede against Liverpool?
2 plus 4. No, I'm not saying. I say that Manchester United will get a result against Liverpool.
Well, yeah, they'll lose, but that will be the result, won't it?
No. They will get a good result. I say that. You'll see that. Next Monday,
Why?
I will
Why
be there
would
fresh.
What have you seen, Jan, that gives you any sort of confidence that will happen?
Because it can't get worse. That is the most positive news.
I felt like we said this before when Liverpool played them.
No. We saw Liverpool at Fulham. And if Manchester United do like Fulham, which is very, very unlikely, that they will fight hard and win tackles. No, but I got a feeling, but the danger I have on that game, 8 days before it happened, I think people just be aware of that game, because I think you will have demonstrations. I think that what you saw in the first game, that is just a start. I will say that this is a dangerous game. There should be some red flags up there. Because the Manchester United fans you can see that all over the place. They are after someone. So I think this is going to be a high-risk game, but I still think Manchester United will get a good result.
For the boys, Ali, if you represented Frenkie de Jong, would you sanction him going to Manchester United, even if they paid all of his back wages and promised a ridiculous salary?
I mean, as an agent, and I'm representing my player, I have his best interest in mind, or at least I should. How, right now, do you present Manchester United as a possibility and have your player's best interest in mind at the level of Frenkie de Jong? I don't think so.
Not a chance.
No, not at all.
No.
When you played, did you have any empathy for your rivals if they were struggling, or did you enjoy seeing your rivals being rubbish like Manchester United and Everton? I think I know the answer to this. Did you ever feel sorry for them?
No, are you kidding?
When in Liverpool you were thrashing teams week in, week out?
Not a chance.
No.
I actually spoke to somebody was doing an article on the 9-0.
The Crystal Palace game?
Crystal Palace game.
You scored twice?
I scored twice. And
Okay, Steve.
And they were saying, you know, at any stage did you think, well, you feel bad for them,
Right.
or should you hold up, and the answer is no. The biggest disrespect you could have given, or we could have given Palace, was to start passing it around and taking the mick and doing all that. The respect we gave them, we kept going and we played our game regardless.
Jan, did you ever feel that teams were very sympathetic towards your struggles?
Yeah, I wanted to say you took my joke, by the way, because that's what I felt that everybody should feel sorry for me and my team. But now I just of the big losses, and I told this story before, is that when we lost 7-1 to Newcastle and we came back and our captain Sean Taylor said Andy Cole didn't score, and I told him that every beep other players at Newcastle scored in that game. So I never felt that I felt sorry for them. But I agree with Stevie. That is about respect. Remember back in the days when Germany beat Brazil in that final, and after the final it was 6 or 7 up. And then the German players kind of said in the media that they felt sorry for Brazil, and they kind of slowed down a bit. I mean, that is so much lack of respect. I don't know where even I could start.
For all, what was the worst result you had as a player at half-time? What was said and what changed in the second half, if anything?
I think we were 5-0 down at Blackburn. I was playing for Sheffield Wednesday. I think I've told you this story before. The day before, I thought I wasn't even going to be in the squad. I'll tell her that. I was in the squad, but I thought there's no way I'll even be on the bench.
Right.
So I went out on Sunday.
As you do.
On a Sunday, I had about 10 pints.
Right.
Got to the game.
Of course.
And I was on the bench. I'm like, well, I'm on the bench, but there's no way.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were 3-0 down after about 25 minutes. And David Plate looked along the line and said, Steve, go and get warmed up. And I was like, I was like, you joke. And I went on.
Right.
We ended up getting beat 7-2.
Okay.
We actually drew the second half 2-2, I believe.
There you are.
And actually did all right. But yeah, that was a bit of a shock.
Weren't you in charge of the Revs when they were 4-0 up once and it finished 4-4? Or have I made that up?
No, I was Philadelphia away.
Right.
I also called that as well at half time.
Right. So you're 4-0 up at half
We're
time?
4-0 up at half time. But I knew that we had, let's just say we had a creaky defence.
Okay. Creaky?
And I've walked in, and so the coach's room in Philly, you've got to walk through the dressing room to get to the coach's room.
Okay.
And I'm walking in, and half of the team are in, they're all like this, oh yeah, you know, that, right?
Right.
And I walked in the other room and I shut the door, and Remy and Miles were already in there, and I shut the door and I went, right. I said, by the way, this isn't over.
It's inspirational talk
And
there.
they went like that. Wow, and I'm telling you, I said, hey, we need to make sure we start the second half because we are well capable.
Right.
Anyway, we drew 4-4, and then the last minute, they should have had a penalty. And the ref never gave it. We got a point.
Wow. So what did you say to them at half time?
Yes. Inspirational stuff.
Well, it's really funny because when you walk in the room, right, everybody turns normal, and that's why I'm saying I knew this was far from over.
Right.
But of course, when you open the door again, you walk out, you're like, right, hey, we got to do exactly what we did. We got to do that. And then of course, then the bell goes, and then they all go out. And then once everybody's gone, you're like, please. Please.
Exactly how it is.
Oh, man. Yeah, what was your worst result at half time?
I'm not sure if it was the worst result, but I remember playing for Norway under 21 in Romania. We were 2-0 down. I was the lone striker, and at halftime the coach took me off, and we won 3-2. So that was nice for a that was very nice for an 18-year-old. And you were sitting like, and the next day you were watching the A team play, and you were sitting there and thought, where did I end up here? Yeah, so I think that was the saddest appearance.
Ali?
We were losing 4-0 at home World Cup qualifier against Brazil. Now, mind you, we actually were playing really well the first 10 minutes or so. We had chances. We were looking good. I was comfortably seated on the bench in this particular game. And as the game, all of a sudden, we lose the ball in a bad area, Kaká goes running, goal. Robinho, Neymar, Kaká, goal, 4-0. And now, the fans in Venezuela thought it would be a great idea that every time the Brazil got the ball, they were olaying us.
Right.
So our home fans, every time Brazil got the ball, they were olaying us. And every time Kaká had the ball, everybody was clapping.
Oh, lovely.
So it was a great environment to then be told by the coach around halftime, Alejandro, you got to go warm up. And much like Stevie, I'm like, what? Plus, it's not like you're coming into
it. 10 pints the night before?
No, I did not. But it's not the environment that you want to come into. Not only because you're losing 4-0. It's not like me coming in, now we're going to combine and score a bunch of goals.
Right.
No, we're still going to play with one striker, and it's just going to be me, and they're going to be knocking the ball around me, and that's exactly what happened. It was it ended at 4-0 though. So much like Stevie, I made a difference. Yeah. Made a difference.
So a lot of questions about Manchester United. Go on,
Dan, Bournemouth did the same today. I thought that was brilliant for the Bournemouth fans. In the first half, when Manchester City had a ball possession of 110%, as Don Hutchinson would have said it, and then suddenly Bournemouth got the ball, and their fans started doing ole, and they had 3 passes, and then they started all over again. That was brilliant humour.
Very, very cool. So we had a lot of questions about Manchester United. Also, a lot of people writing about Arsenal to you, Stevie. Yep. Earlier today, Stevie said if Jesus plays with this good form, Arsenal could make top 4. Is he having a change of heart towards Arsenal? And if so, should he just pay Dan his $50 now?
Well, there's no way I'm paying you $50 anyway, regardless.
Oh. What do you mean? We had a bet.
What about the bet?
I mean, because it's not happening. I mean,
I see.
Arsenal
aren't finishing top 4.
If you end up right, I'll pay you your money. Aye. But it's not going to happen.
That's going to hurt, by the way. That's going to hurt.
No, listen, Arsenal have absolutely got everybody thinking that they're capable.
But they're not going to finish top 4.
I don't think so.
Why?
Well, because as I said, playing well at home in this game from the first minute to the last minute is a fantastic start.
Right.
But now they've got to keep replicating that. Not just at home, but away from home as well. So to get in the top 4, you're going to have to pick up points away from home.
Mm-hmm. Well,
from home.
What did they do in the first game?
And away from home, they haven't played from the first to the last minute.
But what did they do? Did they pick up points in the first game away from home?
Oh yeah, tough place to go, Palace. Now.
Oh, it's Liverpool Palace on Anfield, that is it. We're good, Jan. Thank you as always. We'll be back tomorrow to reflect on Chelsea against Spurs. And Real Madrid are playing as well against Almeria. Defense of their title. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.